Campus Tour crew, welcome back everybody here on our journey to get a win with every single team in College Football 26 road to the College Football Playoff mode today. Headed to North Carolina with the Wolfpack for life. Shout out to the NWO Wolfpack Sting, one of my favorites growing up. Anyway, North Carolina State requested by Ryan Komet here on the YouTube. If there's a team you guys want to see on the campus tour, make sure to leave them down in a comment below. We've only got 8 teams on the board after this one, so we need some new suggestions. Anybody you guys really want to see, please make sure give me that heads up so we can get them on there. So North Carolina State, fresh off their gigantic win against Georgia Tech in real life this past weekend, led by this absolute stud CJ Bailey, who I'm pretty sure wasn't in the game before the last roster update. I could be wrong on that, but I think he might not have been. But it looks like a ton of fun. 81 overall, 80 speed, and off platform, 6'6", 213 pounds. We're gonna have some fun with this guy. You also have an 87 speed kind of hiding back here too. That might be fun with Will Wilson, but of course we are going to keep Bailey in as our quarterback one. Halfback Hollywood Smothers I know he got a boost. He's up to an 88 overall, 90 speed, no abilities, which is kind of unfortunate, but we do have a 92 speed Jaden Scott back here too, and we do have some split back stuff in their playbooks. We might go to that a little bit here, considering the talent we have got at halfback. Now, wide receiver, we are going to move just one guy around here because hiding down here is Mr. Paler with 94 speed. So just like that now, our top 3 receivers, 80 overall, 91 speed, 78 overall, 92 speed, both 6'2", by the way, which is great. And then Paler, 5'9", but 94 speed. So we got a really, really solid top 3 wide receiver group here with North Carolina State. Tight end, fantastic. Justin, I don't know if it's Jolie, maybe it's Jolly, but Gold, I'm going to go with Jolie because Jolly has 2 L's. Gold sure hands, bronze 50-50, 6'3", 263. That is a bowling ball of a human being. 90 overall, 84 speed. We are going to be making sure this guy gets the rock and our halfbacks. And we have good wide receivers. The offense looks on paper very, very good. They've got a few interesting things in their playbook. I mentioned the split. They have some really good trips, flex Y off, spread, some slot left, slot right. A lot of different things we can try out here with North Carolina State. Offensive line, let's see any standouts. Good left tackle. Other than that, I mean, good tackle on both sides. That's nice. Defensively, we are just going to fly down to our corners because we are going to be using defenses that use, the specialists. So actually changing left edge, right edge, D tackle, Sam Mike Will, none of that actually matters. Corners, we are keeping as is. We are keeping Brian Nelson II out on one side, 89 speed, quick jump and blanket coverage. Devon Marshall on the other side with his 90 speed, knockout and blanket coverage. So those will be our 2 outside corners. In the slot, we are going to have, I think we'll just keep Jamel Johnson as our slot corner. He's a little short, but it's between him, but he's an 81 overall, so I think we can do a lot worse than that for our slot. Free safety, we are actually going to make a change here. This is going to be Mr. Fagan at 6'3", 194 pounds, but we have Hinton, who's also 6'3", 201. So originally I was going to change this because of our sub linebackers, but now that I'm thinking about it, I think we can just keep Hinton up here because we're not using him as a sub linebacker anyway. We actually have some really good linebackers on this team. Strong safety, we are going to make a change here though to get a little bit more speed and height. We're going to put Zach Myers as our starting strong safety. Rush ends, I don't believe we are changing anything over here. No, we are not. We're going to keep Sebastian Harsh on one side, 80 speed, 82 overall, no abilities, but that's a pretty solid edge rusher. Right edge, we're going to keep Price. D tackles, we keep the same. Sub linebackers, these guys look awesome. We got a Will linebacker, Sean Brown, 90 speed with knockout and robber. Then we have Mr. Groves, 87 speed with platinum robber and 6'4". 2 unbelievable sub linebackers here for North Carolina State. So that is how we are going to set up the Wolfpack. I really like the looks of this team on paper. We'll see how it translates to the game. I don't remember what their defensive playbook is like, but offense, I think they've got some fun things. I think we can make some things happen in there. Only one way for us to really find out, though. So this is a second game of our All-American season. We got the win with Liberty, got our redemption with them. And just a reminder, going forward, we are going to search the same tier that our team is in. North Carolina State's tier 3, we should be able to find a game in there. But if we don't, and we get the 5-minute thing pops up where it's like no search criteria was found, we open up to any tier and whatever happens, happens. If we lose, we keep going with that team until we get a win, but it's going to be a maximum of 2 videos. I don't want, if we're really struggling with the team, I don't want it to take a week of us uploading Eastern Michigan videos or something like that. So it's been max 2 videos, but we keep going with that squad until we get the win. North Carolina State campus tour. Here goes nothing. Let's go get them, boys. And a tier 3 opponent has been found. I believe we're at home again, which is always nice. I don't know what the stadium pulse is going to be like for North Carolina State, but we will see. We are indeed at home. I don't... the Lady Wolf mascot out on the field, getting everybody hyped up for the Wolfpack, taking on the Arkansas Razorbacks, a team we know is very, very good. They have a 99 speed receiver. They got a freak show of a quarterback. Arkansas is very, very good. This is going to be a tough matchup for us. Let's see our opponent. No natties, but is an All-American. Likes to pass more than run. Got to keep our eyes on that quarterback, and got to be shading over the top. We can't be letting that 99 speed guy get by us. North Carolina State, Arkansas, starting on offense again. God dang it. So the Wolfpack offense, we got some fun things in shotgun. Like I said, quite a few split between pro, near, and there's some regulars. The slot left, slot right, flex, a lot of trips. A lot of good stuff in here. I mean, trips, tight end, offset. We can't go too wrong with there, so we'll just go ahead and get that started in here. And we are going up against mid blitz. Alrighty. We'll just go ahead and call... Oops, I called it... Tried to audible around there. Wasn't expecting mid blitz, because honestly we don't see it a whole heck of a lot. At least in this. Unless he's in a shell, which maybe he is, but... We're going to go ahead and block. And he's even... Oh, brother. I think we have to actually untarget to try to pick up the guy. It's alright. We'll be fine. Just snap it. We just didn't quite have time for that. His user's too slow to keep up with our big boy tight end. Cut it back inside. Outrun them all, Jolly. Outrun them all, Jolie. Good effort there, buddy. His user is just too slow. We know we can hit that tight end drag, and we do. Huge gain to get us started. Now, do we have anything with a corner route? Something like this X under. If he's going to be staying in mid blitz, we like the looks of this a lot. Either Paler over the middle or Jolly over to the right. Jolly, cooked him. Bailey, hit it. Just keep your feet Jolly. Just keep your feet Jolly. Jolie. Sorry. Absolutely cooks him on the corner route. Easy peasy run, or easy peasy pass for North Carolina State. Now, what do we do down here against mid blitz, though? Like maybe like tight end in. See, now he's out of mid blitz, and he's got a single high, very, very high back there. I would guess this might actually be zone. I'm gonna see. Maybe we can throw this wheel route quick. No, we could have gone the drag. We just gotta throw that away. I think we did have that wheel route. Yeah, it was cover 3. No huge surprise there. Now we're going to actually stay in this and go to the RPO and see what he's going to come out in here, because I think this is cover 3 again. Still got that safety really, really high back there. So I'm hoping we're going to be able to throw this. We can indeed. Just hold our blocks out there, boys. Hold some blocks out there, boys. Go on, Paler. Now we're going to hurry up. And just go straight to the inside zone, actually. So now I'm hoping he's going to be a little over-concerned about the RPO. We're going to see if we can't just pop a run right up the gut on him. Hollywood, get in there, get in there. Okay, second goal at the 2. I know we have speed option, but I really feel like that's not a good idea. Read option, maybe. What do we have out of like tray 4? I'm just going to try a run again with Hollywood. We said we wanted to get him the rock, but considering the defense he was coming out in, I didn't think we really had a great opportunity to. Until we get down to the goal line. Give it to Hollywood Smothers in for the North Carolina State touchdown. Beautiful opening drive. So I like this roster a lot. If you're going to be coming out in mid-blitz, we're going to be getting people open against you. Touchdown, Wolfpack. For defense, we've got 3-4, we've got 2-4, some 2-3 odd. He is coming out in wing trips. So we're going to kind of just do our standard trips defense here, unless he gives us a reason to do anything different. Gives me like a cover 6 with a hard flat on the trip side. Oh, we gotta go make that dive and tackle though. Run game could be an issue for us for sure. But we're hoping for the best. Again, we're gonna still do the same thing. Still watching that RPO over on the right. It's another run in another gigantic gap for goodness gracious. This run is getting absolutely free right now. We're gonna have to get over here with Groves. And I mean, we did get over there. We did get over there. And this guy passed a whole heck of a lot for him just to be coming out in the run here. And we're just going, hurry up. I don't know. Let's go to Tampa 2. Tampa 2, I think this 2-4 is really not doing us any favors. Watch this be the RPO now. Gosh, I really feel like it is. Honestly, what I should be doing is taking our, go get him. Go get him, boys. Taking one of our safeties and bringing him down. But if we can make him pass, I mean, kind of like what we saw on that one. So we're going to go with a cover 3 shell to try to help watch this run a little bit. Put some cloud flats out there. We're going to just follow this, and then there he goes. Dive. Somebody go hit this man. He's going to keep juking. He's going to keep juking, and he's going to break every tackle in the world because this guy's a freak. This guy's an absolute freak. Let's put a QB spy in here. We're going to do a shaded down cover 2. I'd imagine this is going to be back to the run. There we go. There we go. Now we're able to shoot that a little bit. We're going to stay in what we were doing here. Shade underneath. QB spy over on the right. Get in there with Brown if we have to. Let me switch over there. Let me switch to the flat. Let me switch to the flat to fly back there. Honestly, I think we can figure some things out for this on the defensive side of things. It was a good drive by him. We just have to make sure to keep eyes on that dang quarterback. That's what I said at the beginning, and I just ended up not doing it. So he gets down there and scores. Get our offense back on the field. And I'm going to keep coming out in trips. I do want to mix some things up a little bit, but this is just going to be overall our best answer if he keeps coming out in things like mid-blitz, which actually looks like he is out of it by now, which is good. But then we still just have a lot of other good options we can go to out of here as well. Just take B really quick, go get that block on the outside, go block this guy too. Oh, good effort by Smothers to go try to lay some blocks there. He was in a cover 2 contain. I don't like just sitting in this same formation, but a game like this, I feel like it might be the right thing for us to do, at least for now. If we can get the lead and get the ball back, that's going to be a really good time for us to mix things up a little bit. Smothers, tried to cut up, tried to get right. He's just a little too slow, but still a beautiful gap right up the gut there, putting us already down to the 41. I could have gone right back to hurry up on him like he did to us, but that's A-okay. I really like the looks of this play. I kind of want to go back to a run, though. I mean, it's pretty weak-looking defensive front. We could definitely go back to the RPO, too. I was heavily debating it. Oh, I just needed to... I needed to keep that up the middle. I do think we can go back to an RPO against the defense he's been calling here. He's been in so much more drop zone. I think we'll be able... Should be able to throw this, I think. I think. But let's see what he comes out in. This kind of looks more like man now. Now we're looking a little bit more like man. Maybe not the man blitz. But I'm maybe looking Smothers to the right flat. Just take it to him really quick. Take our yards. Easy enough. Setting up a 3rd and 5. And let's just take it to the 2-minute warning. Not the 2-minute warning. What am I saying? The second quarter. What? And I'm going to call the RPO again here. And see what his defense looks like. We're going to give him a second to move some guys around. See what he wants to do here. See how he's pressing. So that doesn't give me super high hopes for us to be able. Maybe we could actually hit somebody deep on this. Oh, I wish I had the RPO as a... It's fine. We're just going to have to let it rock as is here. Let's go, boys. Snap it. Bailey. Thank you, CJ Bailey. Thank you. It was a cover 3. He does get the little the jam on him, but we're able to get it in that gap. Bailey, I thought overthrew that for a second. Threw it just enough, apparently. 1st and goal now for NC State. Going to be trying the read option on this one. I would like to get CJ Bailey a rushing touchdown. But we'll see. I'm going to try my best to make this read. Can't promise we're actually going to be able to. Oh, that's going to be a keep. Oh, he did fly through there. It kind of looked like he was crashing inside. Once he pinched those guys in there, I was pretty set on keeping that with a quarterback. Okay, so let's take a look at some of what we got in the spread. I like inside cross. I like the looks of the slot curls double an awful lot too. So I think I'm actually going to try this and see if we can't hit one of the curls or the halfback. We can hit one of the curls. We can hit one of the curls. Jolly Rogers takes it in for the touchdown. Wolfpack answering back on offense. 7 for 8, 130 for CJ Bailey. I'm liking this team. I am liking this squad. Now defense, that might be a different story. And now we are going to some split slot offset. I think I'm going to go to some nickel mint here. Cover 6. I'm shading underneath because of hard flats, and he doesn't have, I gotta watch a double pass here too. Oh, nope, not a double pass. That's just always my thought when I see that formation. I just sell out for the double pass, and then just leave the middle wide open. We just gotta start using our brain a little bit here. He is staying in it. Interesting. I don't know what we saw there to make us want to stay in that, but must have been something. We're gonna stay on this. We have a spy out there. I'm going to try to send them. Well, just commit to it, man. Just commit to it. I started running that way, and then I just dead stopped. Let's try a Tampa 2. And we're not going to shade any sort of way here either. And it is the swing screen. Get around to Johnson and click off, because we've seen I am not making that tackle. So we're okay with that. We're gonna spy. We're going to get some contains out there. It's probably looking deep middle. Going back to this. Please just somebody go tackle this freaking guy. It just sheds the first tackle every time. Even against the spy, it doesn't matter. He is getting off there. Contains. Hard flat on the right. Maybe I do need a hard flat both sides, but we're not going to. Finds the perfect... Just make your tackles. Make your tackles. This hurry up stuff, man. Maybe, yeah, let's get our hooks a little bit deeper and go with, I mean, I still don't hate cover 6 against this. I'm going to stay with the cover 6. Oh, that's right, I forgot I'm in a covered shell here, but that might give us some issues. In a cover 3 shell kind of screws up our deep half over on that side. But our quarters on the right just got absolutely torched. Absolutely torched by that. Wow. All right. Touchdown Arkansas State. We got a minute 53. Got to go get some points here before half. And I hate to say it, but I'm going to be staying in some trips tight end offset. I mean, it's been working very, very well for us. Now he's in some single mug. This honestly looks like it could be man as well. Oh, no, he is in double mug. So let's block our halfback, so we should be picking up all 6. Jolie cooked him again. Going back to double mug was certainly a choice with the success we've had against it. And when we have a tight end like that who is just going to absolutely cook your safety, that's going to make it pretty dang easy. Gets us all the way down to the 13 yet again because he just wants to stay in mid-blitz. I don't know. Some people just, I don't know, because he was mixing it up there a little bit, and I kind of liked what he was doing, honestly. But then, yeah, just to go right back to it, I don't know about that. So he's using that guy. Let's see if he's actually going to fly out on this RPO. Nope, he's not. He's too slow. Just need that block to hold there against that number 3, and we have got some room to make something happen. I'm going to try the speed option out of here. I am going to try it. Oh, he took a timeout. Okay. I think it has some potential. This could go very, very poorly for us, 100%. But, I don't know. See, now he's bringing that guy all the way over there. Kind of suspicious. And then pitch it. And then go Hollywood. And beat him all to the corner, Hollywood. The whole defense focuses on the quarterback. Leaves Hollywood Smothers to go for his second touchdown of the day. Offense going nuts here so far. 21-14. Defense, please. We know we can get stops. I know we can get stops against this guy. 1 before half here. Just swing the game. Come on. And we're actually going to go to some dime 2-3 now in this situation. Because I'm not expecting him to really run the ball at this point. Then we can take our blitzer and just put him on a QB spy, have contains, and we just kind of have to watch up the seams here. That was close. That was close, buddy. Now tight open. Let's go cover 3 cloud. I'm going to do pretty much the same thing here, though. We're going to put our spy over there. We're going to have contains. I mean, just dead at him. Dead at the cloud. At least we knocked it out. At least we knocked it out. 3rd and 10 now. I mean, should we mix in a little man? I don't think you would see that coming. I'm tempted to. I'm very tempted to. No, I'm not going to, though. We're going to stay in buzz match. Again, just going to spy you. I wish we had... Just go make a tackle. Go make a tackle. 4th down. 4th and 3. I'm fine with this taking time. I don't mind at all. Tried to get on a spy. Yeah, I just got so stuck before that play was even called. I was just trying to move a little too much around there. And I have autoflip off, and I kind of really wish I didn't at this point, because I got to watch these vertical guys going over here. Okay. Makes the tackles, boys. I was trying to switch down there and see if we couldn't make a little bit of a play, but unable to. Gosh, this Arkansas offense is annoying. So now we have our thing flipped. We're going to have our spies out there. Just go down and make a tackle on the drag, please. Please, please. Honestly, I kind of think I go hard flat now. Now I get on Myers. We are going to have a hard flat up there. Right at me. Right at me. Right at me. The receivers just teleport under you. Like, I got to turn autoflip back on. They just teleport sometimes. Like, we were underneath that. I think we were going to have that. Instead, we're not. And just right under the hook. Okay, okay, okay. I was trying to get a QB spy out there. Didn't do it in time. Goes back to this. Just get down. Click off of Brown. Just somebody go freaking clobber this quarterback, man. Somebody just needs to go clobber this guy. We'll put a QB spy out there. We're going to shade underneath. Contain. We should be out for the hard flat. Should be in there for the tackle. 1 second left. 1 second left. He's able to get that off. We'll take his 3. I'm still going to just come out in regular defense just in case. High-paced game, but we didn't get the full stop we were looking for. But keeping him to 3 there. At most. Dang it. Keeping him 3 there is still a good win for us. 4-point lead headed to half. We got a barn burner here, folks. See, now I feel like the run is coming again. Because this is what he's done out of wing trips. So I like the idea of staying in a cover 3. Like cover 3 shell here. But out of wing trips, it's typically been this run to the left. This one. Somebody make a tackle on Arkansas. Somebody's got to make a tackle on Arkansas, man. But yeah, that is pretty much exactly what we were thinking it was there. Alright, so now we're going back to tight open, which has typically been a passing formation for him. So let's go to... I kind of want to do... We'll do buzz match again. And whoever's blitzing, you go on a spy. We're going to contain. But we can come back into 2-3 against this because this has been his passing set. So, and somebody... Thank you for overthrowing that. He was about to step up and just take that right up the middle. But we get in there. Oh, should I try the cover 2 match? I kind of want to give that a shot here. I think we should be able to do it in this. Then you spy instead. Yeah. Soft squats, vert hooks. And we're just right here. And then go get him spy. Oh my gosh, this quarterback. This freaking quarterback. But that was some good defense. A little Tampa 2 match to throw in there. Shuts him down. 4th and 9 now. I feel like we just do the same thing. I think we just do the same thing. Contains, match. Goes for the comeback, underthrown, right at his feet. There's the defensive stop, goes for the comeback. We got a little lucky in terms of that being a stop, but is that going to stop me? No, I don't care that we got a little lucky there. We take those. 1st and 10 now for NC State. Now I kind of want to go some power runs here potentially out of like split pro near. I like the looks of this, right behind our tight end fullback right there. Let's see how this sets up. Can we cut it up? Almost had the wiggles. Almost had the wiggles to get our way out of there. Coming out in cover 3 sky. And then we have like slot F wing here too. The toss looks interesting. We also have just the slot lefts, the slot rights. Let's try one out of slot left. And this is going to have Jolie back there. Let's just try a run out of here. Cut it up, Smothers. Fight. 3rd in inches for NC State. God, I'm really, this running back is unbelievable. Where was that RPO? So RPO read F slide out of split pro near. I think it's going to be pretty good against most defenses. Just any of these slide RPOs are really, really good. So we're going to see, hopefully we can get this to Richie. Yes, we sure can. We can hold that block on the outside. Yes, we sure can. Bust out some of the split pro formations. Hit the little RPO slide. Get the defensive stop. What a start to the half. NC State now with the 2-score lead. Let's go, Wolfpack. Come on, boys. Doubles a Y off weak. I think this is more of a passing formation. So I'm going to go with Buzz Match. We're still going to do our spies. We're going to do cloud flats. Contains, and we are just going to get on Groves under here, and somebody just go, come on. Get underneath that, boys. Get underneath that, boys. He's just chucking some stuff up here. He doubles flex now. What do we want to do? Go with the cover 3 cloud. I'm still mainly just thinking pass. I'd be surprised to see some runs out of him at this point. Can we get over there? He's going to catch that. He's going to catch that. I was trying to switch down to watch that Texas route, actually. That's where I thought for sure he was going. Was to his halfback over there. But that was a good ball right up the sideline. Going back to some doubles Y off weak. Let's do maybe a cover 6. And just kill the match coverage. QB spy. Get on Brown. He's okay. That is a drop. That is a drop. He is really going for that deep middle. I wouldn't hate a Tampa 2 and just let the mid read kind of get back there and hopefully do his thing. I think that's going to be our plan here. We can get over on Johnson. Hopefully that mid read's actually going to get back far enough. I don't believe I have zone drops on, but I might. Just go make your tackles. God, they bounce off everything. I keep going for these hit sticks to see if we can't like force a fumble or something, but it's not happening. Absolutely not happening. We're going to do a cover 4. I hope I didn't get our spy off. Oh, get there. Get in front of it one time for me. North Carolina State defense. Get in front of it, boys. Gets another stop. I told you we could get some, and here they come. Up by 11 now. Minute 28 to go. Do we go to gate? No, I hate that formation. I do not think that formation is good at all. But we got some more trips we can go to. And I think we will. We're going to try out some more of their different trips, more of their spread. Try out their playbook a little bit more. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised at all if this is just like some big man. Where is Paler is over there. Then we have Jolly over here. See, Grimes. Grimy. Underthrown. CJ Bailey's been so good for us all day that I can't really... I want to give him so much crap for that, but he has been a stud for us today, so I'm going to actually kind of fake. I think I'm going to keep the halfback direct here, but I'm going to fake like we're audibling to something else, and we're just going to keep this a run to Hollywood. How in the world did that guy get off the block that fast? How in the world did that just happen? Okay. Well, now we can go. I mean, he's just been in like cover 3. Essentially, so I don't hate anything with like a corner out on one side, like smash corners. And now we'll just put a streak on Grimes and just try to do a little flood over there potentially. Let's see if he's going to be using that. He is, but that's over his head. And we're going to hold on to it. Yes, we are. Jolly Rogers! Jolly Rogers! Arkansas had so much BS in that game. I am fine taking BS like that. We knew the throw was getting over his head. I wasn't concerned about that. As long as Bailey put it on the money, which he did, wasn't worried about it. Him catching it and breaking through like 3 different tackles there, that part I'm surprised by. Arkansas has conceded the game. Good game to our Arkansas friend there. His offense was very difficult. Hurry up with a team like Arkansas can be very, very hard to stop, as we saw, but North Carolina State came through when it mattered most. They are off the board with the win. Now, that game went for a while, but still, I do want to really quickly go over their playbook, because there is a lot of good stuff in here that we weren't quite able to get to. Just because how he was playing defense, we always had to kind of be ready for him to come out in mid-blitz. So we didn't really get to do too much of the spread and some of the other stuff in here that we are going to take a look at right now. So we got 2 versions of just kind of your more standard split with Y offset and split twins, and we know that tight end is a stud who's sitting back there. I was going to see if maybe we had another RPO out of here, but the cross screens can be good. Triple options are always fun. We just did a bunch of triple option with Liberty, so I wasn't super keen on doing it again. We got to mix things up a little bit. We played pretty meta in this game, but sometimes that's just kind of what you got to do. And that's what's so nice about this North Carolina State playbook, is we can do that. You can have some fun and split. You know, you can run some of the triple options. You can do some of the other things. But when push comes to shove, if you're coming out in something like mid blitz, we have trips tight end, which is going to absolutely cook it, especially with a team like North Carolina State. So we did run some of this split pro, which was okay. I mean, we only really ran it twice, but some of the plays look like they have a lot of potential, like this X dig. If you have a fast enough person in at your fullback, that wheel route, I would imagine, would give a lot of trouble to man coverage. I know wheel routes aren't as good as they were last year, but still. Then we have the lead zone, one of those runs again, just going right behind the back. We like those. The read slide, we like that one a whole heck of a lot. Split pro near. Very, very similar. RPO again. You do get a corner strike pass in here, another run right behind your blocker up there, an inside zone split, and a read option. Elsewhere in the playbook, though, other things I had written down, the slot left and slot right is in a lot of other playbooks, so we're not going to really spend too much time on it. But this flex Y off kind of looked interesting to me with these motions, the inside zone. That curl Ohio, I think, looks really good. 0-1 trap is always a very, very good run. But then these 3 pass plays, I think, are all really good. The flood, the Texas, and the X dagger. Texas is great because I love having a tight end on a vertical and then a halfback right behind him on a Texas route. Very, very hard to guard both of those things. X dagger is just a good high-low kind of over the middle. You follow that drag, then that deep dig is getting open. Stay back on that dig. Typically the drag is going to get open with a little seam streak kind of snuck in there. So I think this looked like a pretty solid formation. And then you have flex Y off week 2. We see more of that same motion, some more runs, double post, some RPOs, smash, you know, just some solid Z dagger, very similar to what we just saw in regular flex Y off with the drag, and this is just an actual deep like in route. So some good stuff in there. We could have done some of this Y trips week. Anything with a tight end attached that we could block if they're coming out in mid blitz is something we could do, but I just know trips tight end destroys mid blitz. So once we saw that, that's kind of where we were sitting. Trips tight end offset. Anything with a corner out on that tight end is going to give them a whole heck of a lot of trouble. And they have a couple very good ones with X under that we saw. Level sail can be very good. Tight end in, again, that wheel route, not as good as it used to be, but still having that streak from your slot as well as a drag underneath gives man coverage a lot of trouble. But their spread stuff I thought looked super fun, and I was really hoping we were going to be able to use this a little bit more. But that's just the way the cookie crumbles sometime. I love how many speed options they have out of here, too. Because Bailey, like, you could put in your 87 speed quarterback just to run some of the speed option stuff. But Bailey's fast enough. And we saw it work there to Hollywood Smothers on that one play. But that slot curls double for a stock play, that was really, really good. I think we did have our halfback going out to the right there too, but decided to just give it to the curl because it was open. Slot flags, very, very good play here too. I love inside cross. We have a shovel option going to the right out of their spread flex. Deep attack, I mean, just a lot of fun stuff. Spread double flex, you have a halfback direct out of here. All good pass plays on this page too. Another read option, more running threats with your quarterback. So this playbook is definitely seems to be more for if you have a faster quarterback, because there's so many speed options read options, and just fun stuff like that, that having fast quarterbacks can help a lot. Now, some of this just looks wild. Like empty motion wide receiver mid-screen. I hate wide receiver mid-screen, so I'll never call those. But all of these, your halfbacks actually starting out by your slot receiver before coming in motion, going out to the right flat. Wild. Absolutely wild stuff. Flanker dig, we get that same high-low over the middle, which is always so good. Motion drive, you get a similar thing. Those are a little close together, though, but still a solid play. Corner strike, always going to be good, especially against press man coverage. If you didn't know that, take one of your C routes and stem them all the way up. Usually works pretty well. And we got some good tray, more good trips. Just this has the tight end detached, so we weren't able to block him. And I think blocking your tight end just works a lot better against a thing like mid blitz than blocking your halfback does. But we got some more QB runs in here as well. So as long as you got a pretty fast quarterback, I think this is a very, very viable playbook. I think it's super fun. We saw it work well against zone and man in this game. Dagger smash. Their tray stuff is very, very good. Just a lot to like about this playbook. So, all the trips I think are really good. The spread I think is really fun. You have gate. I hate this formation, but if you get it to work for you, good on you. I can't stand it. And you even get a little bit of an empty. Now this one, has the tight end detached, so we can't block him. So if he was coming out in a mid blitz, there really wouldn't be a whole lot we can do. I prefer empties that have your tight end actually on the line, so we can set him in as a blocker. But it's still a really, really solid empty. Just a really solid playbook in general. A little bit of pistol, not too much. You get a wildcat. So North Carolina State, overall, huge fan of the team. I think the roster is really good. I think that playbook is really good. I like these boys a lot. They came through when we needed them to. They are off the board. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I will see you next time. Until then, take it easy.